Hey guys, it's been a long time. Welcome to Heart Academy for November 15th, 2016. And this is the 8th grade Heart Academy on triangles. Now, 8th graders, you all are working in the same packet. Some of you are working on the interior easy number 2, and then the interior medium number 2. And some of you are working on interior easy number 2, and then interior or exterior easy number 2. So basically, out of all my 8th grade classes, you're either doing the front page and the back of the first page, and then the front of the second page. So 1, 2, 3. Either the first 3 sets of pages you're doing. So I'm going to cover everybody. So if I don't get to the spot that you need, then you need to fast forward and go to the page that you need, because I'm just going to continue it to one roll. Okay? So I'm going to start with this page, which is interior easy number 2. And then I'm going to flip the page and go to exterior easy number 2. And then I'm going to flip the page and go to interior medium number 2. So I cover everybody and where they are in their class. Got it? All right. Welcome back. Here we go. So what I'm going to do is just review the first few problems, and that way you have a good idea if you don't remember what we were doing in class. And then you can go continue on your own. Here we go. All right. So I'm going to use this as my piece of paper. And going with number 1. So with number 1, these are interior angles, and so I know that all 3 interior angles should equal 180. So that's what I'm going to do first, is write my equation. Remember, all 3 angles, this plus this plus this, should equal 180. So 75 plus 50 plus x plus 2, or 25 rather, equals 180. So that's telling you this angle plus this angle plus this angle should equal 180. This angle plus this angle plus this angle should equal 180. So now all I have to do is solve for x. So when I'm solving for x, I am first going to combine like terms. When I combine like terms, I like to combine by doing what I see first. I see a coefficient, a naked number first. So I'm going to combine all my naked numbers, I call them naked numbers, which are the coefficients. Basically the numbers without a variable with it. So that's this, this, and this. Okay? Remember, the word combine means to add. So I will add 75 plus 50 plus 25. Okay? So if you add all 3 of these together, use a calculator if you need to, guys. Don't worry about it. Okay? You would get 150. So that takes care of all this. And as you can see, I just have plus x. So plus x. Bring that back down. Equals, bring down your other side, 180. Now what do I need to do to get x by itself? I'm going to subtract 150. I'm subtracting 150 because this is a positive 150, and I need to do the inverse operation, which is basically the opposite of what I see, but I also need to do that on this side. What you do to one side, you need to do to the other. Because what happens is this cancels out, leaves me x equals 180 minus 150, okay, it's 30. So x equals 30. So now that know that x is 30, put that here. And then it's asking you to put what is the angle of measure y, or what is the measure of angle y, which is y. Y says x plus 25. X plus 25. Well, we just figured out that x is 30. So really what I'm looking at is 30 plus 25. 55. See that? 30 plus 25, 55. How do you know if you're correct? Because 55, that angle, plus this, should equal 180. Hey, let's break out a calculator to make sure that's true. So I know all the angles added up together on the inside should equal 180. So I will try it. 75 plus 50 plus 55. Look at that. 180. Moving on. Okay. And in class, I think I did number 2 in class, so I'm going to do you guys a favor and do number 4. So that way I'm still helping you out, including some of the ones I didn't do in class from the sheet. Here we go. Number 4. Remember your setup. This plus this plus this should equal 180. This plus this plus this should equal up to 180 or 180. Combine like terms. This time I'm combining x's. I see x's first, but I don't have any other x's, so I will combine these. I have a negative 10 plus 70. So you can either put this in a calculator if you know your integer rules. Anytime you have a negative plus a positive, I'm going to subtract, keep the sign of the higher digit. That much is 60. But then I have a plus 30. See if I bring that down? So now this is actually 90. So all that is 90, and it's a positive 90. Bring down my 2x. So now I still need to get x by itself. So what I need to do first is subtract the 90. Subtract 90, 2x, that cancels out, is 90, okay? So, I think that was right, okay? So now I still need to get x by itself. By dividing by 2, divided by 2, x equals 2 will go into, by dividing by 2, that's supposed to be 2, but that's not right. Divided by 2 on both sides, x equals 45. Okay, so for number 4, remember doing number 4, I have x equals 45. And now I can tell you what angle A is. It's 2 times x, which is 45, minus 10. Okay, that's 90. 2 times 45 is 90, minus 10. Oops, minus 10. I can see that that's 80. So angle A equals 80. Let's add all three of those up. Remember what to do to figure out if you're correct. Just add all three of those up. This angle, which is 80, plus this, should give you 180. So let's see. 80 plus 70 plus 30. Look at that. 180. I know it's correct. We want to go down to number 7. That way I've done 3 for you over here. Okay. So, number 7. I'll slow it down a little bit too, so you can see what I'm doing. Don't judge me. Alright. This plus this plus this equals 180. So let's do that. $45 plus 45 plus x equals 180. There we go. Combine my like terms, which is 45 and a 45. Alright. That's 90. I'm going to bring down my x. There we go. I will then subtract 90 to get x by itself. Subtract 90. That cancels out. So I finally have x by itself on this side. And just do the math on this side. X equals 90. You know what? Look at that, my friends. You should have known. Look at this perfect angle. So you know it was going to be 90 degrees. So angle V equals 90. All right. So that was 3 problems on that side. And that means you can try the rest on your own for that page. And now I'm going to go and do easy 2 for exterior triangles. I still have a little time on this video. And I think this is for period 8 only. And I think because I gave them easy 2 for the exterior angles. Period 6, you were still working just completely on interior angles. So you either need to fast forward until I get to the next page that you need. Or you can watch this and actually start doing it because you actually do have this packet. It's that page that you've skipped, but you can still just keep going with it. All right, so let me flip my page here. All right, exterior, easy, number 2. Here we go. All right, so with the exterior angle, we know that we first need to create space to work. There. Okay, so with exterior angles, is this angle plus this angle will give you the amount of this angle. So let me write that mathematically, algebraically. 50 plus 55 will give you this angle, which is 4x plus 5. So I'm still just solving for x, right? So here we go. Remember, this angle plus this angle will give you this exterior angle. That's how the exterior angles work. This angle, inside angle, plus an inside angle will give you an exterior angle. Inside angle plus inside angle will give you an exterior angle. Here we go. So now all I have to do is solve for x. You can see that these are like terms. 50 and a 55 are like terms. So I'll add them together, which should give me 105, right? 50 plus 55, oops, 105. Bring everything else back down. Okay? So now, what do I need to do? Remember, your job is to get x by itself. So the first thing I'm going to do is subtract this 5 from both sides to start getting x by itself. So now, that's 100, right? Equals 4x. Remember, this means multiply, so I'll do the opposite of what I see, which is divide. 4 will go into 100. 25 times, right? Yep. X equals 25. Ta-da! So, now that you know that x equals 25 for number 1, let's see what we can plug in. Okay. So, for this number 1, it says, the measure of angle, so I cut this off. So, the answer sheet says VWX equals, and then what does x equal? Well, we just found out that x equals 25, right? So, VWX, what does that equal? Well, remember, it was 4x plus 5. But we know what x is now, so 4 times 25 plus 5. 4 times 25 is 100 plus 5, 105. So that exterior angle equals 105. Try the next one. So number 2, there it is. Remember, the formula is interior plus the interior equals the exterior. So I have 50 plus 50 equals that exterior, which is 2x plus 20. Okay? So I need to move down to it. So I will first start combining like terms. I see this. See that 50 plus 50? That's 100. Bring down everything else. Start getting x by itself. You know you're going to remove that 20. So now there's 80 on this side. Get x by itself, you need to divide by 2. Divide by 2, that's 40. X is 40. Okay, so now that I know that x is 40, down here you have the angle TVX. What's that answer? And then what's x? As you can see, we did x is 40. So, angle TVX, which is right here, what does that equal? Well, let me do it over here on the side, and all you have to do is the math, now that you know x is 40. So to get this angle, 2 times x, which is 40, plus 20. That's 80 plus 20. That angle is 100 degrees. All right, that was question number 2. I will do 2 more from this page on the next link, and then I'll go to the next page. See you then.